All right, my dear friend, welcome back to another episode of Salon's Blog. Yes, last night game, I believe you enjoyed it, you love it. At least we won. That is the most important thing, right? Yeah, it builds confidence against the next game. Tottenham match is not going to be the same kind of game. We have to come out fully and play our normal game against Tottenham on Monday. That is the most important. For me, this game serves as a training or confidence booster. We got the 3 points. We qualify for the next stage of the competition. Remember, Arsenal is out. Manchester United, they are out. Manchester City is also out. We are meeting, our next opponent is Newcastle. That is our next opponent. Newcastle is our next opponent. That is not going to be easy because Newcastle, they are on form. They are on form. Newcastle are on form, honestly. But we are prepared. We are ready for them. Yes. This EFL Cup is our cup. This season, we don't have any European football to play. Newcastle have European football to play. But we don't have any European football. We are only to focus on the EFL Cup and then FA Cup, which will kickstart in, I think, December, January. The FA Cup. Yes. So for me, we have to take this cup very seriously. We have to take it seriously. Now, the coach's own words are here. I want you to listen to the coach. Just listen to what Pochettino had to say. At the end of this video, I'll leave that for you at the end of the video. So don't go anywhere. Just make sure you stay glued to your set and watch what Pochettino has to say regarding the game that we just played. The confidence of the players, what this game does to their confidence, and what is expected of the team from now until Sunday, before Monday, our next game. It is very important for the squad to develop, confidence. They need to grow in confidence. Like the game we watched yesterday, you could see that most of the players were down. Raheem Sterling wasn't himself. I know that Sterling is inconsistent in his games. Today he's on, tomorrow he's off. That we know. Nicholas Jackson is inconsistent. For him, we know the problem is purely confidence. His confidence level has dropped from the last game that we played and his confrontation with the fan. His confidence level has dropped drastically, and something needs to be done about it. Otherwise, on Monday, he needs to be dropped. Maybe we need to play the same formation we played against Arsenal. Yes, very simple. No striker. We have Cole Palmer there and Gallagher playing the double 10. As we played against Arsenal, it worked perfectly. Except the last mistake, the mistake we made in the last 15 minutes to concede those 2 goals. That is my opinion. But we wait to see what the coach is going to do. Badiashile is in form. He came back now that he scored this goal. As his first start of the season and he scored this goal, I believe that his confidence will grow more. So the coach will have to decide whether to use Badiashile in the next game or to bring in Malo Gusto into the game. There is Raheem Sterling as well. So it depends on what the coach wants to do. But I believe that this guy has a future. Badiashile, with the goal he scored. He's also speaking. You will listen to him after the coach is Badiashile. So listen to both of them at the end of this video. Don't go anywhere. This is exclusive. The post-match reaction from our coach is next for you to hear. Post-match reaction from our coach. All right, quickly, I go to other news. Mauricio Pochettino believes our continued progress in the Carabao Cup will be an important boost to his team. But the return of Captain Reece James to the starting lineup could be just as vital. The return of Reece James is as very, very important to the team. Yeah, it is very, very important to the team. All right, Chelsea booked our place in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup with a relatively straightforward win over the championship side, Blackburn Rovers, at Stamford Bridge. With Benoit Badiashile slotting home from close range in the first half, and then Raheem Sterling making a victory save with a lovely curling shot after the break. Speaking after the game, Pochettino underlined that he still wants to see his team become more clinical in the final third, but felt it was an important night for the Blues as we got back to winning ways following the weekend's defeat to Brentford. And welcome 2 returning players back to the starting lineup from injury. That is Reece James and Badiashile himself. After Saturday, it was important for us to win the game and get through to the next round of the competition, said Pochettino. There were too many chances. We need to be more clinical, but that you cannot change from Saturday unless you play a game like this. As you can see the picture of the players celebration or celebrating all around after Badiashile scored his first game of the season goal. Yeah. But there were many positive things too. It was important to stay in and go through in this competition. That is important for us. Building confidence. Players like Benoit, Badiashile, and Reece James had the opportunity to play 1 hour. That was important. He was talking to my staff. I was talking to my staff and saying it looks like a pre-season game in November. Because of this situation and players coming into the team. So there were many positive things too. Now we need to look forward to the next round. But first to prepare for the next 2 games, which are so important before the international break. The next 2 games, the first one will be Tottenham away next Monday. Next Monday. All right. So that's the picture of James made his first start since the opening day of the season. My dear friend, like I said, the video of the gaffer is right after this video. Just wait for it. In a minute or 2, you'll be receiving it. Pochettino discussed the importance of Captain Reece James returning to the first team in particular after playing the first hour against Blackburn. We were talking throughout the game. The plan was to check at halftime how he felt and was. After the 50th minute, he started to feel tired and we were checking in the second half. He was a little bit tired and we need to be careful how we manage him. At that moment, we decided to change and protect him. It is important we are careful not to go back to play 90 minutes and take some risks. We cannot avoid 100% the risks, but the plan is to go in little by little on Reece James. The plan is to go in little by little on him. It is really important, especially if he's your captain, that he can stay fit and can play and help the team. He's an important player for us, an amazing player. For me, he's one of the best fullbacks in the world. It's unlucky that we only played with him 70 minutes against Liverpool. Well, my dear friend, there is so much I want to talk about, but let me not waste your time. Listen to what the coach has to say by himself. Likewise, Badiashile. I'll see you in the next episode. Shalom and peace.
This momentum, winning the game, going through to in a competition that we want to go and want to fight for, try to win. And yes, I see too many positive things. Important to win and going through.
So special for Benoit to come back into the team, first time since May, to get the goal as well. You must have been delighted with.
Yes, it was important, no, because in November, right, the possibility for him to recover after a long injury and play and score in your first game, I think important, and so happy for him, and I think he was really well.
60 minutes for Benoit, 60 minutes for Reece as well. How happy were you with his sharpness today?
Yes, looks like a pre-season game, but in November. But happy because I see always important to recover players, senior players, and it's going to increase the level of the team.
It was a controlled performance as well. Was that part of the game plan today?
Yes, of course. Always, all the coaching and staff design the plan, and then the players are who decide. With their performance, but happy, always happy. To be honest, from the day one when we arrived here on Chelsea, always happy with the performance and the attitude. I think only disappointed with the result sometime, but it's about to build, and now we need to build another momentum and 2 games until to the international break, and I think it's good to go with these feelings.
And through to the quarterfinals, just how important is a good cup run this season?
I think it's really important because it's one of the competitions that we want to go until to the end, and of course it's one objective, and that is why now we are going to wait the draw, and yes, and looking forward.
And finally, Mauricio, you mentioned that word momentum again. I mean, how important is a performance like this going into big games over the next week or so?
Of course, I think the performance when we play against Arsenal or against Liverpool, the team was really, really good. And yes, no doubt that we are going to perform well.
Benoit, first of all, congratulations. Great to see you back. How was that for you?
Good. It was a special moment for me because I was out at the pitch for a long time now, so I'm so happy to be back with the team.
First game back since May. I mean, you've had to be so patient, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. When you play for a big club like Chelsea, you have to give 100% in the pitch, and yes, I'm so happy for the win and for my goal today.
And when did you know you were starting tonight?
Yeah, I spoke with the manager just before the game, and he told me that I will be able to play, so I'm so happy to help the team, like I said.
And to round it off with a goal, as you mentioned, it was pretty perfect.
Yeah, yeah. In training, I tried to score some goals, and today, yeah, I how do you say that? Sorry for
It
my
all came
English.
together.
Yeah. Sorry, I scored a goal today, so I'm so happy.
And you did well. And what was it like to play with Axel out there for the first time in Chelsea colours?
It was so good because we know each other very good. So yeah, it was easy to play with him. I played a long time ago with him, so yeah, it was good.
It looks like you two have such a special bond, such a close relationship.
Yeah. It's my friend. It's a close friend of me. So yeah, it was easy to play with him, and I'm so happy. So happy.
A big win. I mean, it felt like the perfect performance. How happy were you with the team performance today?
Yeah, I think we can improve something, but the most important in cup game is the victory, and today we have it. So we are so happy.
And through to the quarterfinals. What will this do though for confidence ahead of big games to come in the next week or so?
Yeah, it's always important to